Hey everybody, and welcome to AJ's Cozy Crochet Corner, where today on the corner, we're doing a conversation in the corner. So I wanted to update you guys on my temperature blanket project. So I'm doing a 365 stitches blanket. So that's going to be like 365 stitches plus 365 rows. It's ridiculously big, but I kind of like that. So I'm going to update you on how I'm doing on that one. So already, look at all this. It is folded, guys. Um, this right here is January and February. If you want to see the color schemes that I am going off of for this one, you could check that out on my last conversation in the corner. I show everybody the colors that I'm doing. With this one, it was more like a rainbow color. So this is what we have it looking like right now. Yeah. I have not put any of March on there. And totally to be honest, I forgot all about this one. I mean, isn't that what you do when you're making, temperature blankets? You tend to forget a whole month and have to come back and do it. So yeah, I just did a whole month on this one. And again, it's ridiculously big and I love it. So I can't wait to see how it turns out to be once it's all done. But yeah, this is folded like one more time. It's quite big. Quite big. I have not weaved in my ends on this one. If you saw from the first one, I'm just like chaining two and then I'm starting. So I'll try to cover that up with my border later on. But the one I really wanted to show you guys, this one is for the month. All right. So I don't know if we can get all of that in there, but this front one this is January right here. Okay. So we have all of January. Okay. Good January. And what I decided to do is once I finish, so every square is going to have 31 rows, right? But then for the last row, before I piece them all together, I wanted to put on a neutral color. So I decided to go with black. So after I finish each month, it will have a row of black around it, which will make 32 rows. All right, so this one, like I said, this is January right here, but let me show you February. Now, this one I kept up with. I worked on this one like at the end of every week, like on a Sunday. Yeah, I sat down and worked on that. So I'm doing like, multiple rows at one time, not just one row a day. Now, this one is February. Let's look at February. This one is February. So with February, because we only have 28 days, I finished off the rest of the days to 31 days in black. Okay, so that represents that the month stopped here, but we went to 31 with the black, and then of course an extra row of black to make our 32. And I'll do that for every month that does not have 31 days in it. The remainder days will just be filled in with the black. So I really like this. The only thing I would say slight problem I had with making my granny square, I had to start from scratch. And it wasn't too bad. I was like on day maybe like 15, and I realized one of the colors I thought I had a lot of, I didn't have a lot of. So I added extra color. So my color palette is still the same. I just bumped one of my colors down and added another color that I had more in. So instead of I had 30 and everything below it, what I did was I went and made 30 its own and did 20 and below for the color that I didn't have that much of. And I kind of liked how this one turned out different. So matter of fact, if you've seen my last one, you can see the difference from the beginning, from the original one where I first showed you guys what I was doing. Now, I did tell you guys I was going to start making a scarf. I wanted to do a temperature scarf. So I started, I haven't weaved in any of these ends. I will get to that. So I started a temperature scarf, and as you see, it's kind of wide because I know it's going to be like super long. So I figured let me give it some width with it. I don't want it to be super long and skinny. So gave it a little width here. And my color palette for this one, figure out, show you guys my color palette for that one. So we start with 90 degrees on up, and all the way down, as you see here. And again, for this one, I'm totally using whatever scrap yarn that I have, but I have a lot of. And this one I did with single crochets. So these are all single crochets, and I absolutely like how it's going. I can't wait to get into the more, the brighter colors. Well, this is pretty bright, but like the pinks and all of that, to see how it's going to end up. And I really do enjoy doing it because you can't pre-plan your color um, order. It's just going to do what it wants to do, and I like to watch things do what they want to do. It's very exciting to watch it grow. So this one is for January, and for February. So what I decided to do with the scarf is I took gray. I took some basic gray that I had, and if you can see, that's gray line here, and at the end a gray line here, and that's going to mark the month changes. So I'm going to keep doing that, just adding that little bit of gray in there to break it off. And I really enjoy this color palette here. So I can't wait to see the other colors start jumping in here and playing around. And I imagine going back into the colder months towards the end of the year, it'll start looking like this again. So it should be really, really cute. And weaving ends, you know, this is a weaving as you go project. I just have not weaved in ends yet. So maybe like every 3 months, I'll sit down and weave in ends. But I'll give you guys an update as we continue to go along with that. Just it helps me to stay on course, so I actually, get it done instead of letting it sit there and then. But this one right here, the granny square one, is totally my favorite. So of course, once we're done getting all of our months, I'll probably do 4 across or 3 across and 4 down. I'm not quite sure. I will measure this for you. And also when I had to wind up starting again, I wound up doing this one in a 3.5 millimeter hook. And it was only because it was right next to me. I was ready to start again. I had unraveled, and I didn't want to displace any of my unraveled yarn and get it tangled. So I wound up starting it with a 3.5 millimeter hook. But I will put the size of this square, because of course all my squares will be the same size, in the description box, so you guys can see how big this one is, and in turn see how big the finished product will be. Because I'll probably put a light border on here, but nothing too much. But I'll know come December what I'm going to do to end it off. So I wanted to come in. I've been so busy, and I haven't done a conversation in the corner in a minute. And I wanted to come in and just share the update for the temperature blankets and newly added scarf, to let you know how mine was going. Comment section, let me know how you guys are going. Are you on schedule? Are you like me, and did you do a whole month in a day, because you kind of put it down and forgot about it? So yeah, what else is going on in the corner? Oh, So I went to Walmart today. I had a Walmart run. I started to pull out my phone so I can show you guys my Walmart, because Walmart was actually good today. But my unexpected, because I walk down the yarn aisle every time I go into Walmart. It's just, you crochet, that's what you do. You like to look at yarn. Even if you have no intention on picking up anything, I always have to look. So I think I needed some gray, so I picked up some gray and stuff. But then I love Kubu. I fell in love with this yarn, I'd say about last spring, and I did a couple projects in this yarn, and so I grabbed, I'm sorry for whoever came after me and you were seeking this color. This is mauve, and I grabbed all of the mauves they had. So it was like, I think I have like 10 of these, and this one here is just pale pink, and I have about 8 of these, and I like this yarn. A little bit about it. It is, let's see, there's 232 yards here. This is a light 3 yarn, and it's cotton and a rayon from Bamboo Blend, but it's very, very soft. It's very flowy, so I thought this would be great for, you know, like spring and little summer wearable projects. So I definitely will be doing something with this soon. Hopefully it'll be a tutorial. Oh, it ran away from me. Hopefully it'll be a tutorial and you guys will catch it. Now, this one. Okay, so I've been working, and it takes quite some time. This is a super fine 1 yarn. Let me put all of this down. Now I have about 4 of these. I picked these up today, and as you see, it is super, super fine. All right. I have some of these in other colors, and I'm making little shawls, little wraps, something light, something perfect for a day on the beach, perfect for a cool summer night. Just a nice, elegant type wrap, and I will be doing a tutorial on this one. Now, the color that I have here, this is Summer Night, and this is Lion brand, and it's super fine, and this color is Ocean Cove. So it's like, it's pink, and there's a little blue, and it's green, and it has little flexes of silver. And then I don't know if the camera's catching that good, but there are little flexes of silver in here. This is super, super cute. I have been, like I said, working on little shawls and stuff with, well, when I consider wraps, with this yarn, but in a different color. So I will probably do a tutorial showing you just a small sample with one of the darker colors once I finish making my one in this one, so you guys can see it up close and worked up. But this is really cute. I don't think I said there are 437 yards here, so I've used about 3 of these to make wrap. So it just depends, because I like to throw tassels on them. It's light, it's dancey, it's beautiful. So I hope to bring this to you soon. But working with the super fine yarn, it is time consuming. It takes a while. Nice little stitches, and I don't double up to keep it light. I don't double. I'm just going to be working with it with 1 strand. So it takes a while. So as soon as I have that finished, and I have some of the other ones finished, and this one, I will show you how this color turned out in a tutorial, where I'll just show you the simple pattern of what I'm doing. But that is all that's going on in the corner for today. It is a quiet day. I'm about to actually continue working on one of the wraps, which I'm doing in a mauve color. And again, I'll let you guys see that in a tutorial. But as always, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you are enjoying all of the tutorials. You guys let me know that you are. And I'm working on some other summer and light projects for, you know, the spring summer season. So I am busy doing that and actually writing patterns, because if you have followed me from the beginning, you know I do not like writing patterns. I do not like reading patterns. So I like to write patterns that are very, very simple and beginner friendly. So I've been asked quite a few times by some of my crochet fam if I can write tutorials for some of my write. I've been asked if I could write some of my tutorials down in a pattern, and I'm kind of working on it and making sure everything is right, and you know, doing testers and everything. So if you haven't seen me, that's what I've been doing. I've been busy, but some of my recent projects, things that I'm just tootling around with, I have put on video, and I am going to get to editing, and I will get that to you. So I hope to see you guys soon. Look for a tutorial coming up this week. And I think it's going to be a pocket shawl. Someone asked me if I could take one of my Doris shawls and just, they wanted that look, but they just also wanted something a little different. So it's pretty much on alongside of that. So I'm going to get that one edited, and that will probably be the first one to you, and also the first one that I put back in my Etsy store as patterns that I've written. So and if you're looking for any patterns that I already have, they're in my Etsy store. That link will be in the description box. And what other exciting thing has happened in the corner? Oh, as some of you may know, we now have a Teespring store where you can get crochet apparel. I have my crochet mugs, and it's so funny, I have like none of that around me right now while I'm doing this. I will do a conversation on the corner just showing you guys some things. But hoodies, all kinds of little things. So if you haven't already, and I know quite a few of you have, and you want to come and support the Cozy Crochet Corner, that is a great way to do so. You can go and you'll find that link in my description box as well. And you can go and check out some things, water bottles, whatever you're looking for. Hopefully you'll find it. And we have new items coming soon. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on in the corner. So as always, you guys, I enjoy your comments, your emails. You've been sending them so fast, and commenting and sending me pictures, and I see it and I love it. And even though I can't always get back to everyone as I used to be able to do, I see it, I love it, I appreciate it. And those of you who know that I do meet you in the comment section, and I do get back to you, and I feel the love and giving it right back to you. Okay, so until next time, look for the tutorial later on this week, and I'll see you in the comment section. Okay, all right guys, take care.